Hi, you're watching Startup Show San Diego. I'm here with Justice Grimaldi, and interactive data is all the rage here. They've got a big... As you can see, it allows you to really pull anything, move it, but it's not just so much that you could see it yourself. The idea is that this information can be shared with anyone. So it doesn't matter whether it's maps or documents or web browsers or video. Kind of like that. There you go. So you're looking at Blue State. So again, data interaction is all the rage here at the Esri User Conference. Here's another example by BizWorks. It's showing how data is being interacted.
I'll take a minute. Oh, you're from Canada.
And you're on Facebook Live today.
Are we on Facebook Live?
Today
Excellent.
I'm Facebooking, so you're on Facebook right
Wonderful.
now.
So we're showing here is a collaboration interface that allows multiple people to engage with their data, making it simple and easy for people to work with their data.
Very good. Thanks.
We've worked with them. We have a 5-year contract with them. Now we're trying to get back on. We're just discussing these new things we're doing with Esri and all that.
Yeah.
They're just, like you said, slow change.
Very, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And
the alarm's
V-Alarm is about putting sensors and collecting sensor data from all over.
dry road. It's not going to let you select rating.
If you like keeping track of recreational activities, another effort is building maps as you go hiking or in remote areas, that you build those maps live. You're on Facebook Live.
Hi, how are you?
Say hi. So these are people that love tracking their recreation. Hi. We're Facebook Living today.
Oh, are you? Okay. Hello, world.
So tell me about Civil Maps.
So Civil Maps is an artificial intelligence company, and we use artificial intelligence to do automated feature extraction from LiDAR data sets. Most of our customers are interested in inventorying above ground assets and features and tracking them through time.
Very good. Thank you.
Well, no, but I mean, no one
If you are interested in tracking social networking trends, you can go to SnapTrends. Hi.
How's it going?
You're on Facebook Live, so
All right.
Facebook is looking at you.
Awesome.
What do you do?
So we do location-based social media monitoring. So looking at very specific locations, like the convention center here, and pull social media data from that specific location, and then give you all sorts of information about, you know, what's going on, what's being said, pictures, videos, topics, or, you know, who's leading those conversations of most prolific posters in that area.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Indoor reality is all about visualizing spaces and what they could be in real time, so that you can actually go walk around a space. You can do it with a pack. Hi, you're on Facebook Live today, George.
Hey, how's it going?
So what's new about indoor reality?
Well, what we're doing is enabling people to document indoor space very quickly, much more quickly than has been possible in the past. Right around over this way, you can see an example of an industry standard. It's an excellent way to capture on a tripod-based, space very accurately, very completely. The challenge with systems like that is you can't cover, a floor like this in 30 minutes, and that's what we can do. We'll cover very large spaces for construction firms or, for facilities managers or asset managers or public safety people that need to document a lot of space very quickly.
Thanks, George.
Awesome.
You would say, look, we've got this huge population, we have buying power, and
Upstream
we want
research is all about
more
connecting
incentives
wellness,
from you,
actually preventing disease, and
the
actually
insurance
saving
companies
money
or the providers,
from that.
and
Upstream
say,
research
look,
came
if we could
from
get our population to reduce their
academia
total
and
aggregate
turned
body
it
mass index
into
by
a
5%, that's a reduction in
company.
risk. You should be rewarded for that. Your members should be rewarded that. They should be providing you incentives.
Right. And then that translates basically
And this
to lower
group has
costs.
Lower
launched
costs. And you
several
guys either
startup
negotiate a
companies, I
shared
think,
savings
like
on that,
6.
you pocket that, or you give that back to your membership, or you reinvest it.
Alex is a serial
So
startup
here's the deal.
entrepreneur.
We have huge play and traction.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. For sure.
Antris is all about safety. Hi, you're on Facebook Live.
How's it going, Facebook?
So what's new with Antris?
So at Antris, we're a lone worker safety solution, and we basically allow you to outline work that you're doing for the day as a route. So we've got points of interest. Maybe you're working in oil and gas. Each of those oil heads that you've got to go out and check would be a point of interest along the way, and that creates a route. You can assign that through our administration console, so you can provide that out to your end user base. And then once you're in the field, we've got a mobile app that can be used, so the worker just has to bring out their phone, they can bring up the route that they've been given, and then that gets, you can check in from there, you can adjust your checkpoint times, you can update the head office, let everybody know. And so that way the head office is able to get their feedback on good things that are happening. And so there's that accountability layer, has the individual gone out, have they done the job that they said they were going to do? And then at the same time, because we give each of these checkpoints a time that they're supposed to be there, we also provide a safety layer. So if it comes up to 2:30 and your worker's supposed to be there and they haven't checked in, we try and communicate to them through a text message, voice call, and email. We still can't get a hold of them after 20 minutes in an escalating alert and reminder process, and we just reach out, and now we know that something might be wrong. So we can contact administration back at the office, we can escalate up through management, and if need be, we're also partnered with GeoFs Alliance. So these are the guys on the end of all the spot and in-reach buttons, and we can escalate out to them, and they can pick up the call from there and contact local authorities, law enforcement, whatever the need be.
All right, thanks, Cameron.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
Okay. Now we're looking at Teralytics. Teralytic is all about getting better data. Hi, you're on Facebook Live, just so you know.
Biz de işte onu tanıdık, anladık ve yardım etmeye başlıyoruz. Şimdi ilk önce hep insights arasında, aggregated insights yani.
Pufferfish is all about new interactions with data. So you can click, you can see things live, moving.
Currently, it's over. I wonder what projection that is. Like the cost of the components to build it. Very, very expensive.
So very interactive for choosing what you want to choose and selecting what it is.
It's not consumer grade. No, it's.
Hey Kevin, you're on Facebook Live now.
All right. Sounds good. Well, it's independent. So we're just looking at some live web maps here in ArcGIS Online. And as we use our fingers, we can manipulate the map.
And here you're looking at Ground View. That's Ground View. Hi, you're on Facebook Live.
How are you, everyone?
So what's up with Ground View?
So Ground View, we're an aerial imagery capture and processing company, and we process all our data into a 3D point cloud. So this is downtown Chicago over here, if you want to have a look. 5 centimeter resolution, so it's pretty good, pretty accurate, and yeah, that's pretty much us.
Thanks.
All right.
And this is Black Rabbit Labs. Hey Eden, you're on Facebook Live.
Hello everyone.
Tell me about Black Rabbit Labs.
So we're a military oriented tracking system that work with U.S. Special Forces, and we have man wearable systems and also vehicle mounted systems for up to 2 different radio systems working at one time, mapping all of that, and we can record for post-mission playback, and we send all kind of intelligence over the radio systems in a completely disconnected environment. So,
Very good.
So that's the premise of what we really do.
Chris Dion says thanks for this broadcast, so thank you, Chris. So when it comes to radios and tracking, Eden Kane is the god. So if you've looked at Street View in Google, this is kind of Street View for everyone else. This allows you to just go take your pictures yourself and collaboratively add it to...
Essentially...
This is Janine. Janine, you're on Facebook Live. Don't stop, just let you know.
So what happens is it creates the Street View experience, which is from iPhone, so it's pretty good. It's obviously not as good as Google Street View. But what you can do is you can actually start detecting traffic signs and other objects in it. So this particular county wanted to inventory traffic signs in class. They drive around in the morning for a few hours, they come back, they upload it to Mapillary, and now they have Street View of their county, and they can also recognize, they have a data set now of the traffic signs that we've detected on the ride.
How does it detect the traffic signs?
We train them with computer vision. So essentially what we've done is we've identified all the traffic signs based on the MUTCG standards in the US. And what we've done is we've trained them.
So we're looking at GIS Web Tech. Hi Michael, you're on Facebook Live today. So tell us about GIS Web Tech.
Sure. We develop a web solution for economic development organizations.
So why does an economic development organization need GIS Web Tech?
Sure. Economic development organizations, their primary objective is to attract new business into their community, retain that business, and expand that business. It's good for their community in terms of job increase, tax base. It's a better place to live, work, and play.
Very good. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you very much.
Say hi. Would you like anything? Would you like that as a
We're at MetroTech. MetroTech basically gets driving information from cameras and things like that.
It's probably on YouTube or I don't know.
So that's getting information just from cameras.
existing cameras?
You're on Facebook Live, by the way.
Hey, good. No, we take information from existing traffic cameras. There's 300,000 to 400,000 traffic cameras out there in the United States, and most of them aren't being used but 1% of the time. We can turn them into a sensor so that 24 hours a day, your city, your state knows how many cars, how fast, and how far apart. Make a big change in traffic.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Inspect Tools. Hi, you're on Facebook Live today.
Oh, great.
So, Chris, what's new with Inspect Tools?
What's new? Well, we're continuing to inspect wind turbines, blades, and solar farms, and power transmission and distribution. So we're busy in the Esri startup zone here.
Very good.
There you go.
Thanks, Chris.
Okay.
Hi, this is Smart Notify. This is how you get all kinds of information based on whether it's email, notes. Hi, you're on Facebook Live, hiding behind the screen. Say hi to Facebook.
Hi.
What's new with Smart Notify?
Oh, sorry, I'm so sick.
Okay.
My voice is low.
Maybe I should move.
Hi. Tell us about Smart Notify. You're on Facebook Live.
Oh, great. Well, we're doing great at the Esri Conference. It's a wonderful partner. We're part of the startup program, and we're helping use GIS and IoT to simplify communication for smart cities and retail.
Cool. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, Bangor, yeah. I used to play, I grew up playing hockey, and so I used to do a camp every summer on the boat.
Okay, yeah, you've seen Maine more.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Vermont's pretty good too, though. I mean, the people are the exact same.
So we're here at Data Cable.
Yeah.
That's what Peter said. He's from Rhode Island, so.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if you might have known, because he used to spend like every weekend at Kimo.
Yeah.
His cousins, so that was like their spot.
Yeah. That's what you're saying about Kimo. I sure wish you said he did a year in Sugar Bush.
I did do a year up there, yeah, because I went up there and hung out a couple times. Yeah, we had one day where it just like was not big. Like it just, I don't know, it was like you don't give any powder days, like dude, it was another like yeah, it's kind of sad. So we went to college together. Yeah.
Oh, you did? What college?
University of Rhode Island.
Oh, sweet.
It's actually really funny. Our girlfriends, they were like really good friends. Like he was 1 year older, so like somehow like we never met. I knew of him, and then we both had an internship at Narragansett Electric King National Grid, and the internship was like so big and like so much.
Yeah, spending the
Similar to how you license imagery and other data. So perpetual license for a per square kilometer price. All our pricing is public, it's on our website. So for 3D it starts at $40 per square kilometer, and with large areas, I mean, we can come down to $60. Yeah, you get a discount on our price list, which is right. And we can also offer up, subscription models and whatnot, so we're flexible in that. But typically it's a perpetual data license.
Everybody.
So we're still walking around the Esri User Conference, quite a crowd here. Hi, you're on Facebook Live today.
All right. Thank you.
Some of the crowd just jumped away like it was bit by us, like electrocuted.
Yeah.
So tell us about Vricon.
Yeah, we're mapping out the globe, at 50 centimeter resolution, 3 meter absolute accuracy, 1 meter relative accuracy. It's the highest resolution, most accurate source of data available at a global scale.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
We saw a little bit of working with social media data, mapping and tracking it and getting information from that. That's EcoSec. Hi, Kara. You're on Facebook Live today.
Wonderful. Hi, everybody.
So tell us about EcoSec.
EcoSec is a social media mapping platform. So what we do is draw a box anywhere in the world and collect the social media from that area.
And what's cool about that? What can I do with that social media data?
Oh boy, well you can look through it. It's a great way to see what's going on the ground anywhere in the world. And so this is super invaluable for journalists, for instance, or law enforcement, emergency management, everything.
All right, thanks, Kara. So now we're looking at Quorum, which if you're into politics is a good place to be, data-driven politics. Hi, you're on Facebook Live today.
How's it going?
Good, so tell us about Quorum.
Quorum's a legislative strategy platform that tracks the U.S. Congress and the 50 state legislatures.
And how does Quorum work?
Quorum pulls in things like bills, votes, press releases, floor statements, and even social media information on every single legislator you can think of. And then we put an analytics layer on top of that, lets you see who's working with who, how bipartisan people are, and how effective they are at different issue areas as well.
All right, thank you very much. So now we're looking at Maptics, and we're looking at, who are you? Alan. We're looking at Alan, spelled differently. French, and you're on Facebook Live. So tell us about Maptics.
Maptics is an analytics platform for web maps, and we track user engagement using tracking pans and zooms and clicks, layer performance. There we go. We got a little dashboard here showing bounce rates, activities, zoom levels. Everything is all aggregated by zoom level. Got a little heat map here.
So what's the biggest thing I can get from looking at Maptics? What decisions can I make?
You're getting user engagement, right? Seeing if people are actually using the maps, you know. Otherwise, it could just be an image, you know, or tracking that activity, right?
So if I made a map, I'd want to know if people are using it and what they're doing with it.
Exactly, you know, and conversion rates, you know, or to see if it's going to convert, make sure that your red icon is the right one to use, or a blue one, you know what I mean?
All right, thanks very much, Alan. There's TLC Engine. They're not at their booth right now, but probably what you need to know is that they're hiring. They're hiring developers with 2 to 3 years experience in network analysts, Python, web services, business analysts. So you can send your resume or LinkedIn profile to Krishna at tlcengine.com with subject Esri Dev Job. Also, they're looking for interns for summer work. You can work remotely. Email your resume at LinkedIn also to Krishna. So that's pretty cool. And we're looking at UtiliSync, mobile GIS forms. Hi, you're on Facebook Live.
How are you doing?
We're doing good. So tell us about UtiliSync.
It's a mobile app that makes it really easy to fill out forms in the field. So it looks like this, where you got a map and you can click on any feature, fill out a form for it. We make it super easy to fill out the form. It can be based off of your GIS attribute data. It can also be based off of your user preferences. We make it really easy to attach photos. If you're on your mobile device, it'll open up the camera and attach it right in there. You can collect a signature, grab that right on there, and then the really cool thing is once you're done with that, it creates a PDF form that you can share with other people when you're done. And so this PDF can automatically get emailed to a manager, to a contractor, to someone who needs it, and we set these up for you to look exactly like that form you need. It can be a regulatory form that attaches the photos right inside there.
Cool. So forms made easy with maps.
Yeah, well put.
Very good. Thank you, Matt. All right. So we're over here looking at Social Radar. Hi, you're on Facebook Live.
Hi, Facebook Live. Nice to see you guys.
Hi, Facebook Live.
Tell us about Social Radar.
Sure. So we've gone through and we've mapped out the exact latitude and longitude for every storefront and business in the United States, and we've started internationally as well. So if you know other databases for each location, they'll have a single point, a single lat long. Oftentimes it's in the street or just randomly in the building. It's not a good representation of reality. And so with our data, we've got the accurate storefront and lat long of the business, the entrances, and so on. So you can do a lot more with that.
So what's the number one decision, your most popular decision that people are making using Social Radar?
I would probably have to say navigation. So there are a lot of people using it for pickups and drop-offs, for cars, for parcel delivery, things like that, where you really need to know the accurate doorway location.
All right, thanks, Victor. So Gimbal actually came as a spin-off from Qualcomm. Hey, Katie, you're on Facebook Live. Say hi to Facebook.
This is Katie Decker, manager of the Esri Startup Program for the community here.
So in other words, Startup Zone goddess.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So tell us about the Esri Startup Zone.
Yeah, so the Startup Zone has 33 startup exhibitors here. They're all integrated with our technology, doing everything from social media mapping to indoor 3D mapping. We have earthquake early warning labs here as well. They have 1 minute readiness to let you know before an earthquake hits. Wouldn't you like that?
With a cool social app that shows people ducking and hiding and things like that.
Exactly. He was actually on Conan O'Brien once, so pretty interesting guy.
So what is your favorite thing about managing the Startup Zone?
So my favorite thing is just learning about all the new and innovative technology. The people here are fitting into all sorts of really important emerging themes like 3D, drones, imagery, smart communities, and safer communities. So they're adding value to everybody every day.
And so how do I get into the Startup Zone? If I want to be part of these companies here, what would I have to do?
Right. So you'd have to go to esri.com/startups and check out all the qualifications. It's less than 3 years old, less than $1 million in revenue, and building apps versus doing consulting services. We're looking for a really great partnership, and then apply.
All right. Thanks, Katie. All right. Hi, Dispatcher. You're on Facebook Live.
Hi, Facebook.
So tell Facebook, what's up with Dispatcher?
We are a software company that uses predictive analytics to optimize mobile work units. And we are currently working in the utility sector. We're currently working with a large utility company up in Northern California.
And what is the biggest decision that people, most popular decision people make when using your software?
To use it?
Yeah, why? If I want to use it, I can make a decision because that. What decision is this software going to help me make?
It definitely makes the whole process a lot more efficient. So any kind of work management that you need to do.
So you're talking about mobile people out in the forward, work crews, gathering data, collecting?
Crews, yes. It sends actually work orders where the tree crews can actually receive where they need to go and what they need to do, and the managers can actually go up to sync on what's going on.
All right, thanks, Dispatcher. All right, back to Gimbal. As I was saying, Gimbal started as part of Qualcomm. Hi, you're on Facebook Live, Victor.
Awesome, happy to be on.
So tell us about Gimbal.
Sure. So what Gimbal is it's a proximity and location platform. So we kind of have a interesting approach to the space. So we have both a macro location component with client-side geofencing, and we also do micro location or proximity with our suite of Bluetooth hardware.
Cool. So you use hardware, software, or both?
We are both. So Gimbal started producing the hardware very early on and our own software within Qualcomm in the about 2012 timeframe. We also today support some of the more popular open protocols such as Apple's iBeacon and Google's Eddystone.
And what is the most popular decision that people are making when they use your software and hardware? In terms of getting their job done. In other words, I can now make this decision to do my job because of you.
Well, to really harness all of the benefits of our platform, using Gimbal mode really gives you a lot of flexibility. So that gives you the most insight into controlling or into seeing kind of who's interacting with these beacons, who's coming into range of them. It also gives you the ability to really build these awesome campaigns on top of it. So you can create really compelling mobile experiences that use really nice pictures, videos, embedded URLs, all that good stuff.
So really what we're saying is now we can track who's coming in, who's around, who's where, and why.
Well, it's more for an enterprise to be able to understand a lot of those digital insights that they already have on their websites, for instance, right? So if you're a marketer on your website, you like to know, hey, who's coming to my website? How much time are they spending there? Where are they going within that website? And then those resulting insights allow them to really optimize that investment they've made. Similarly, we think that we're bringing that to the physical world.
All right. Thank you, Gimbal.
Thank you.
Thanks, Victor. All right, we're looking at Argus. Can I sneak in here? You're on Facebook Live. So Gail is the mom of the company, right?
I'm the mom. This is my son's company. He's only been in business 2.5 months, and I work very cheaply. This has been one of the most awesome experiences. It has been terrific. I get to talk to cool people like this.
Well, tell us all about your software.
Our software, we're called Argus. Our software is augmented reality plus GIS. We take their client data and we let them see it in their real world.
So do I need fancy goggles and things? How do I do this?
We can do it with fancy goggles, but no, all you're going to need is your iPhone, your iPad, an Android. Eventually, we'll have Microsoft Surfaces. All those kinds of things we'll be able to use as tools in the field with our software.
So what's the coolest thing you've ever heard visualized using Argus?
Oh my gosh. We had a professor from the University of Mexico come and see us, and he wants to take his historical data and lay it in the real world using our software, so that you just imagine it and you can use our software.
All right. Thanks, Gail.
Thank you.
All right. We're looking at Early Warning Labs. And we got Josh Basham, who's an actor turned startup guy.
That's right. Child star.
Child star earthquake god. Tell us about Early Warning Labs.
Early Warning Labs is a proud partner with the USGS, and we provide up to a minute early warning for an earthquake. It's early detection. It's not prediction. It's based off of real science, and it's been in the works for 20, 30 years in some cases, about a lot of the algorithms and the research that's been going on. So it's really exciting now that it's becoming a reality, and we're actually putting out systems right now in California, Washington, and Oregon to save lives. So it's really exciting. Very exciting.
Well, cool. So when am I going to be able to get this on my mobile device to warn me of earthquakes here in California?
Maybe if you get us 50,000 views, maybe we'll get you the app. I think we could probably work something out.
So in other words, you're in beta right now.
Yes, we're in beta. Yeah.
So beta people get warnings on their apps that says, hey, you're going to get hit, and here's about when. Is that right?
Absolutely, yep. So they give us the countdown, and it tells them how bad the shaking's going to be and when it's going to arrive. So.
All right. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, man.
Hi. So we're here at Drone Deploy. Hi, you're on Facebook Live. Can you tell us a little bit about Drone Deploy? There is, in fact, a drone, although they're not a drone company. They're a software company. Tell us about Drone Deploy.
Sure. So Drone Deploy is a comprehensive drone software that enables anyone to make maps and models from drones. So we have a flight control app which works with DJI drones that enables you to not only just do the flight control but also automate the data capture during the whole operation. So it's all fully automated from takeoff to landing. And once you have the lots of photos of a site, you basically go to dronedeploy.com and upload those photos to get them processed into maps and models. So we have a bunch of products on dronedeploy.com, which is orthomosaics, digital elevation models, 3D models, and then we've got analytical tools that can be used to derive insights from those maps.
All right. Thanks, Manu. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Stopping by.
All right. So I think that's probably a pretty good overview of the startup zone at Esri. Thanks for watching.